giovinello.
To the Zero Lives ID showcase with some music and stuff. Don't rip any of these or I'll steal your blanket. So you gotta sleep in the coldness tonight and every night.
Stuck on my roll, this world got me broke.
I know you. Do you know it's me? What's my identity? Are you my own? I know you. Do you know it's me? And I wanna you.
Why, hello. It's been a bit since I streamed. How are we doing? Camera? Like, you want to center, maybe? Sup? I think I did. Yeah, I did post it in Discord. So, it's been a bit since I streamed. I've had not much want to stream, to be fully honest. But, I'm here to do a stream I wanted to do for a long time. We did this last year as well, where I rank every game I played this year. Not every game that came out this year, every game I played this year. On a big old list. So yeah, I'll get started. I had to remake this last second while the stream was setting up, because for some reason it deleted my fucking thing. But here is the list. Let me get some good chill music in the back. These are every game I played, with an asterisk or two, because there are a few exceptions. There are some games I played for so little time I didn't want to count it. I can't remember them because they left so little impact, but there are games I played very little of. But also there's some games on here that I played very, very little of as well. So, yeah. I've grouped them into sort of categories. I was going to go by when I played them, but I think it's more fun to do it like sort of categorized. It's not perfect. It's pretty much all at the end didn't fit into a category nicely. So we're just gonna go from top here. So the first category was games I played while listening to music. I am still working on the Zero Live Awards, but there was so much music this year. I am definitely going to try and listen to less next year. I said that last year, that this year I wasn't going to listen to as much. I listen to way too much music. I listen to, right now, over 10,000 hours worth of music. I'm not even done. I still have, how many fucking songs do I have left? I have all of these motherfuckers to listen to. All of these. There's so much music I need to finish by the end of the year. And I will get this done. It's still 300 songs. These used to be at like 700. But yeah, I needed games to play while listening to music just so I had something to do. And I had a lot of these games. They're mostly mobile games, but there was some stuff on Steam as well. Alright, a game about digging a hole. Actually, let's make the categories first. This will be like P, because I don't like just having it like this. So it'll be Peem, and then it's like, you know, really really good. Where do we go from there? There's like it's solid. Then we can have like fun for a little. Hey, it's a Lumi. Fun for a little bit. For games where it's like I don't regret playing this, but I definitely didn't finish it. And we're gonna have like meh and Robolo. We're gonna have shite, spell like that. It's gonna be dark purple. Alright, we're just gonna go in order. So we're starting with the chill cozy game. Yeah, game by digging a hole. For the type of game it is, it's actually pretty solid. Like it has a nice loop to it. There's not much depth, obviously. It's a type of game where you just kind of like have on in the back while you're doing other stuff. No, I didn't. Okay, I'll change it to what's a color? Gray. There we go. I'm gonna put this in. It's between eight and fun for a little bit. I'm gonna put it like bottom eight. I think it is. I don't regret playing it. It's the type of game I can recommend easily. Right. I need to open a window. Don't focus on the fucking anime girl. Focus on me. Camera. Okay, not my forehead. Hey guys. How are you doing? Fucking hell. Alright. I don't even remember the name of this game. Let me check the files. Because I wrote down the name of these games. Idol Slayer, that was it. This was my mobile game of choice for a while. It's very simple. Again, it's just a fucking idle game, but I really like this one. Like, you have to do enough. You don't just sit back and do nothing. I'm gonna put it in like below this because I feel like this has a little bit more depth. I like this game a lot. The Pokemon TCG game, it was fun for a little bit. I lost interest pretty quickly because they don't give you a lot to do. It is fun that it's like teaching you the ropes of how to actually play the card game, which is something I wanted to do for a while. Because I mean, I was collecting them for a little bit, but then I stopped. Yeah, this is gonna be the least interesting category because these are just like simple, whatever games. Let me zoom in a little bit, actually. Okay. Dungeon Village 2 is another like mobile game. I like this game a lot. Though it does kind of get very repetitive very quickly, but I like it. I'm gonna put it top of fun for a little bit. I enjoyed my time with it. Holy Potato, we made a weapon shop. Meh. I got bored of this real quick. The presentation is great, but like the game loop's just not fun for me. Keep on minding, this is like the ideal idle game. Like it doesn't go on forever. You pay one time. I'm gonna put this on like top of 8. I like this game a lot. If you like your idle games, this one's really good. I didn't care for Knights of the Pen and Paper 3. I love the first two. Also, I'm gonna breeze through this when we get to like the quote-unquote actual games, where I'm gonna talk a bit more. But yeah, I didn't play this for long, but it didn't grip me the same as the first two did. Cosmic Collapse. This game is kind of like Suika, but with planets. It's Suika. Suika's good. It's alright. And we got Chameleon Run. If you know about this game, you're a fucking real one. Chameleon Run was like a classic mobile game from like 2000 something. I like this game a fair bit. I'm gonna put it like top of 8. I think this game is really good. Okay, so I looked in the list of games I played. I don't recognize this at all. I don't know what this is. I vaguely recognize the screenshot. I can't tell you a thing about the gameplay. This is just a game that exists. I'm just gonna put in shite because I don't remember it. And Alto's Odyssey, the second last mobile game, before you get to like the meat and potatoes. This game is really pretty. I like this game a lot. It's not really, it doesn't have much depth. It's just kind of like a score type shit, but I quite like it. The presentation's good. You have missions to do. It's fun. I put it like, I'd say it's the third best mobile game here. And here we get, I don't actually remember it. It's like Pickaxe Night. What the fuck is it called? Let me open my phone. Pickaxe Night Island. This game is so good. It is very basic, but it's like a mobile version of Forger, which if you don't know what Forger is, it's an amazing game. But it's basically you expand your island, you get more resources to craft more shit. It's kind of like a Don't Starve or kind of like that, like a open world sandbox type shit. But this one's not really randomly generated. It's basically funny number go up, happy brain go yippee. I like it. It's probably my most played mobile game this year. I like it a lot. All right, now we get to the Kerbo section. It's your time to shine. Superstars, the SNES one. I don't know why I played the SNES one, not the like upgraded one for I think it was the DS. I think this game is all right. I'm gonna put it. Ooh, where did I put it? I'm just gonna put it like here. Cause I like the games, like the gameplay is fun, like it's the usual Kirby fare, and it's like I love the visual style of it. But the issue is like the game is a lot of really short campaigns and mini games. Like I don't know, like when I'm getting like into a campaign, it's like already over. And as much as like people love I almost said Geometry Dash. No, Gourmet Race. I don't know why I confused the two. I didn't really get into it. I thought it was like okay. And Crystal Shards, I feel about equal with. I like the whole combining copy abilities. I'm surprised I've never done it to the same extent as Crystal Shards, because like, that was the whole appeal for me. It's like, oh yeah, you basically play a little alchemy, but with Kirby. Or like Infinite Craft. It's really fun. Like, but that's kind of it. Like the level design is okay, gameplay's alright, but the combining two elements together, that's just really fun. All right, next category is the fucking racing games. Let's start with the newest one, Air Riders. Since it's so new, I haven't been able to play super much of it, but what I've played is really good. Like, I was originally gonna put this in like fun for a little bit or but then I played it with actual like a friend in real life. So wrestling have those, and that's when it really like hit for me, because to me, unlike something like Cross Worlds or to a lesser extent World, it's not a game I want to get good at. To me, this thrives as a party game, as fun, stupid chaos, and that's it. And for that, it is great. The main mechanics, I like them. They feel polished, but they're not something I feel I can. I don't know. It's not as mechanically satisfying, and I don't feel the same level of improvements as I do in something like Cross World. But I still think it's a really good game for what it is. Mario Kart World. I don't know how to feel about this, because this game has highs and lows. Because as when I first played it, as when I first came out and did the campaign with me and my partner, I had so much fun. I would play in Peam. But to me, Mario Kart kind of lives and dies by the online. Like after I complete all the single player stuff, all my time after that is online. And within a couple of weeks, there was never enough players to fill up a lobby. And the changes with the intermission tracks, I think are stupid. I don't hate the intermission tracks as much as everyone else, but I still prefer doing, the typical tree lap. I think the intermission stuff is really fun for knockout, but that's kind of it. So I don't know where to rank this. I don't think I can, in good faith, put Mario Kart World under Chameleon Run, so I'm just gonna put it on top of I. Because I did have so much fun when it first came out, but that shit took a nosedive. And then we get to F-Zero X. This game is fucking great. I'm debating and putting it over Riders. Actually, okay, also, I should probably do this. Yeah, just go solo this up. Easy. F-Zero X is a very simple game, but it's really fucking fun. I like it a lot. It is one where I feel like the skill ceiling is like endless, while being mechanically simple, which is not always easy to do. I might want to put this over A Riders. I will. A Riders has more. There's some more game in it, but like the fundamentals of F-Zero X are just so good. And then we get this F-Zero GX. I haven't played enough of this game, but what I have played is Beam. This has got to be, for how little I've played this game, I love it so much. My plan was to play this in December to like form more of an opinion on it, but like from what I played, it's so fucking good. I love this game. And speaking of Beam, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I was originally a little skeptical. I've always liked the racing games. I mean, I grew up on All Stars. I played Transformed, and I thought they were alright. Cross Worlds is fucking amazing. I'd say right over X. This game is incredibly good. Because initially I felt if the controls feel a little weird, but once you get good at them, they're really fun. And it does feel like no matter how you play, like there is a play style that works. Like I'm very much I boost. That's my thing. I like charging up mini boosts. I like snaking. But like you can just do a normal race and focus on coins. Or rings. It's really fucking good at that. I really love this game. I think it's the best Sonic racing game by far. Incredibly good. Alright, now we get to the long list of Nintendo shit. And I started with the most recent one I played, which is Donkey Kong Returns HD. I finished this a couple days ago. Incredible. It definitely goes in really good. It might go in... Yo, thank you for the bits. Shit, where does this go? I'm gonna put it below Cross Worlds. It is one of my favorite 2D platformers. I think it's incredibly well made. Especially World 9. World 9 is fucking amazing. It is just straight up one of the best 2D platforms I've ever played. It's very straightforward, but like, I don't know. It just does everything right. It has good variety in the levels. The difficulties, for the most part, like really solid. There are some like insane jumps here and there, but Astral Chain. Here we go. This is the game I have the most mixed opinions on out of everything here, probably. I don't know where to put this one. Because it does a lot of things right. I think visually it's beautiful. The soundtrack's great. Overall, I like the combat a lot. Though here are my issues with the game. The pacing can be kind of slow. I don't mind it as much. There's a bunch of side quests that like are basically, get my dog to me. Thank you for doing that. Here are some bad people. Beat them up. Good job. which I don't hate, but it did feel very slow. And I'm not one who like needs action all the time. I can like me a slow moment. The issue is like the story isn't super interesting. There's a section where someone sacrifices themselves, and it's like they did not need to do that. It was so unnecessary. In general, it's hard to really care about the plot going on. It's like one likable character. And like in a game like this, story is a big factor for me. And the gameplay, while really pretty solid, I feel like it has too many elements that just kind of confuse it. Like I never know what the right thing to do, or even just a good move. I'm just kind of pressing buttons and hoping for the best, because they give me so many fucking options that I don't know what is best for each scenario. I'm gonna put it on top of fun for a little bit. I did enjoy the game. It's a soft recommend. I didn't finish it, but I got most of the way through. It's the softest of soft recommends, but I would play any of these other games before I do Astral Chain. I think that's a fair way to say it. Oh, I forgot to put it on mute mode. Oops. Alright. Mario Dream Team. How do I feel about this? I've always loved the Mario and Luigi games a lot. I played through, I played through every single one except the newest one, which I do have. I just need to get around to it. I'm probably going to get to that next year. I like the game. It has its issues, mainly with pacing, and a few areas I just think drag on. Mainly that fucking desert area where you're on the conveyors. Hate it. Despise it. But overall, I like it a lot. I think the art style is really pretty. There's a lot of charm in a lot of the cutscenes. The gameplay is still really damn solid. I like it. It can get repetitive, especially like the fucking, I forgot the name of the object, the bed you need to make. That sounds stupid. But that shit drags on for no reason. But overall, I like it. I'm gonna put it in really high height. Here seems good. I think that's fair. Oh, music stopped. There we go. Alright, now we got new soup. This one's interesting because it is one of the better ones. But I did get really bored of it really quick. Like, it was kind of one of those games I had to force myself to keep playing just to finish it, but I didn't even end up finishing it. I got, like, a little over halfway. But saying that, like, it is really good, like, as a 2D platformer, but I can't bring myself to put it more than, like, yeah, top of fun for a bit. Zero Mission. This is a remake of the first Metroid. It is really good. I think story and atmosphere wise, I prefer Fusion, but there's so many moments in Fusion that piss me the fuck off. Zero Mission, gameplay wise, I think is a lot better. But yeah, story wise and atmosphere wise, it's pretty simple. I still definitely recommend it. I put it at like, yeah, over Chameleon Run. Chameleon Run is like the barrier right now, where it's it's like the gatekeeper. Wind Waker. This is a game from my childhood that I played a lot, but never really got far into. I was ass at games as a kid. Like, the amount of games I have played where I only got like a little bit in, but still end up spending hours is ridiculous. Which for this game is interesting because it's so easy. It's incredibly easy, even for Zelda standards. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's hard to say this about the Zelda game, but I found this game to be very chill. Like, sometimes you're just like going around on your boat, getting heart pieces. It's the most relaxing Zelda game I've ever played. And I had a great time with it. I'm gonna put it like right here. I think that's fair. I think it's incredibly solid and has aged like perfectly. Should also say, yeah, I did play the HD version because I didn't want to do stuff like the Triforce quest. I don't know why I put Dracula's Curse here. I think it's very meh. I didn't get far in it. I didn't care for it. Bonanza. How do I feel about Bonanza? I really liked it when I played it. There were moments I definitely felt, but as a whole package, I had a good time with this. I think a lot of especially the, I don't know what they were called, but like the triangles you go into were really fun. I don't know. I don't actually know how to like fully put it into words because it's been a while since I played it. I had fun with it. It definitely goes in really good. But I don't know where in really good it goes. My brain is telling me... I'm putting it right below Wind Waker HD. I think it's a really good game. But it had, like, there were some levels I really didn't care about. And like the gameplay can get a bit monotonous because sometimes it just results in like spamming the Y button, but as a whole, it's fun. Like it has the like primal caveman break rock type like appeal to it. I like it a lot. But I think as a whole package, I think Wind Waker is better. And here comes my big. I have had two franchise hyperfixations on the list. I forgot to put Silent Hill 4 on this list. I completely forgot to put Silent Hill 4. Let me quickly go do that. I don't know how I forgot that. Shouldn't take long. Hopefully this doesn't. If this resets the thing, I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay, pasting the image, zoom it out a bit. There you go. There might have been more games I forgot about, but I think this is most of them. Okay, choose files. Where did I save it? Oh, there we go. Okay, I didn't mess with anything. All right, back we are. So, yeah, my hyperfixation of the year. My two ones were Pikmin and Silent Hill. Those franchises are as far apart as they come, but yeah, those were the two big franchises of the year for me. Let's begin with 1. Pikmin 1 is mechanically one of the lesser ones when it comes to like the Pikmin AI, but I think the main game loop is interesting. What I find so fascinating about the first trilogy is the fact that the main gameplay loop is pretty much the same, but they feel so different. To me, Pikmin 1 feels a lot more like a puzzle game. It feels way more. It feels like it has more focus on the fact that you have limited resources in both your Pikmin and your time. How will you go about that? And that's what I really like about the game. Like, you have you see a clear goal, and you just have to do it within the allotted time and with the allotted resources. And I think that makes it hold up incredibly well. It is generally on the easier side until you get to the final boss, but I had a lot of fun with Pikmin 1. I think it is top of really good. I think it is held up immensely good. And here we get to Pikmin 2. I don't know how to feel about this game. I love it. I love it a lot, but I also hate it. I think the best way to describe it is it has the biggest highs in the entire franchise and the biggest lows. On one hand, the bosses are amazing. I love pretty much all of them. Even the ones that made me lose my mind, like the final one, but that was mostly on me because I didn't bring enough yellows. But it also has some dumb bullshit, from the bread bugs to the fucking boulders and the bombs. It just sometimes feels like the game is actively fucking with you. But it is still incredibly good. I didn't nearly rage quit it, but I think it's really solid. I don't think it's as good as 1. I'm gonna put this a bit lower. I think that's fair. And then we have Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 is probably the easiest, even when playing on the hard difficulty. I didn't play on the hardest, because I think you have to unlock that. But it is very fucking easy. And it doesn't have as much of that feel of 1 and 2 to an extent, of going back to areas now that you have new Pikmin and figuring out what you can do here and what you can do over there. It doesn't really have that as much until like a little section where you get blue Pikmin and you can explore the world a bit. It feels a lot more segmented and a lot more like mission based, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I quite enjoy that. And as an experience, it's like by far the most polished. Like the art is beautiful. It runs fucking fantastically. It just feels nice to play. That being said, I think mechanically, it's close between 1 and 3. I love both of these games. I think I'm gonna give 3 the edge. I think it's really fucking good. And then we have Bloom. This was like a mobile game. It's kind of like in the same way of Pokemon Go was trying to get you to go outside. I did use it for a bit, and I liked what was there, but it didn't really captivate me the same way like something like Pokemon Go did. All right, we're on to the multiplayer section, which is, I think, the biggest one. Either that or the like mobile game stuff. Let's begin with the game I added right before the stream because I forgot I played it. Skate. I don't know how to feel about this game. What I will say is the mechanics, the skate mechanics are like perfect. Going around doing the tricks feels both difficult enough where you feel accomplishment for doing it, but not frustrating. I think this is like the perfect skate formula. That being said, Knights 3 holding bottom. I to be fair, I didn't play much of it, but yeah. I don't know how to feel about it. I didn't care much for the fully online, and playing with friends had some annoying quirks there and there. It is a competently made game, but it didn't suck me in that much. I'm gonna give it. It is a really I'm gonna try to be more objective with this one. I'm gonna put it in like high 8 because I do think it's a really good game. I just didn't care much for it. Marvel Rivals. I have a lot to say about this game. So, first, the polish and the art, amazing. Like, I think this is maybe the most polished game I played. Like, the amount of like eye candy and ear candy, like it just feels like such a full experience when it comes to that. But like at the root of the gameplay, there are issues I think overall bog it down for me. For one, I hate the fact that there's so many scenarios that you can't play around. You can pick around, but you can't play around. If there's a Black Panther in your backline or equivalent, you have to swap. If you want to win, you swap. And I think that's kind of not the best design, where you can't play the character you want to play if someone else is playing something else, because they can kill you before you can even react. So I've mixed feelings on character picks being the main like thing of the game, because a lot of this depends on the character obviously, but all characters have pretty low like skill floors. This skill ceiling might be high, but the floor is like, with most characters you can get something done. So I'm actually gonna have to put it in IT. It is my most played game this year by far, but man, I ended up not loving it after a while. And the bot matches did not help. It wasn't the main reason I stopped playing, but the fact that like 1 out of 3 games were against bots, like basically just wasting your time, really made me just not enjoy playing the game. I'm gonna put it above Skate, because at least I had a lot of fun with this game. I'm gonna put it here. I'll put it top of I, because it is, like, as an experience, it is still competently made, but yeah. I can't believe I'm putting fucking Pickaxe Kingdom or whatever island above Marvel Rivals. No, okay, actually I'm gonna put it above. That doesn't feel right. I am gonna put Air Ride over it though. Repo was, like, I think it's an incredibly well-made game. And that's for someone who, I'm very mixed on multiplayer horror games. As someone who loves horror games, because I feel like it defeats the purpose in a way. To me, most of the multiplayer horror games, after you played it long enough, they stop becoming scary to me. I don't see Repo as a horror game anymore. I see it as a comedy game. And I think it does a good job of that. I still have a lot of fun every time I play, but I'm not scared of it at all. I guess that makes sense after you put 70 hours into something, but yeah, but I think as a comedy game, it's excellent. I get a lot of, at least, entertainment value out of it. And I think that's what it's trying to do, so I'm gonna put it in really good. I'm putting it right below Rivals. Because it does get a little samey after a while. I mean, there's pretty much one objective. But yeah. Deadlock. Fucking excellent. I haven't played super much of Deadlock, but goddamn, it's good. I've never been huge on MOBAs. There are exceptions. I really like Awesomenauts, but Deadlock is incredibly good. Like, where'd I put Deadlock? Some of my favorite moments when playing games this year was in Deadlock. I'm gonna put this over. Oh, do I put it over Pikmin 1? I think I am. I think it's. I don't think I'm not gonna put it over 3, but I'm gonna put it over 1. I think it's such a good game. Mage Arena. This game was shite. It's not the worst thing, and it's like the cheapest game on here probably, except the ones that are free. But it's. I played it once, and I did not want to play it again. I thought it was boring as shit. Because the whole point is, it's like a mage PvP game where you say the spells to do them. And that's fun for like 5 minutes. And then it's really boring because you're walking around this mostly empty map trying to find each other. And the PvP mode is just yelling into the mic and hoping you kill someone. It's really not that fun. Steep. I had played Steep before, but I played it most this year. And I think it's incredibly good. Putting it right under. Yeah, I'm putting it there. I think it's really fucking good. It is my favorite game. Well, this and Crossworlds are my favorite games to just boot up when I'm in a VC and just like chilling. I think these games are excellent in that. Arc Raiders, fucking phenomenal. Oof. I'm gonna put it right below Deadlock. These can be interchangeable though. I think both of these games are like the best multiplayer games I played this year. They're fucking fantastic. Arc Raiders, because I've never been huge on extraction shooters. They never really appealed to me. Until I played one, and now I love it. And I love how different the dynamic is in when you're playing it solo and when you're playing it with teams. When it's with teams, it's fucking on site. You see another player, you're drawing your guns. In single player, it's mostly friendlies. It's mostly people who are chill and just kind of want to do their objective and move, like get out. And I find that contrast really fun. It's excellent. I'm gonna put Deadlock slightly above it, but they are close. Schedule 1, really good. For now, I'm gonna put right below Repo. I'm not sure if I should be describing what the games are, but I just noticed fucking E. I think it has that like not idle game appeal of like numbers go up, you get money and then you use that to buy and grow stuff and that makes you more money and you just keep doing that. And then I like my favorite part of that is the overworld of like having to worry about the police and like who's around you when you make the trade. I think that puts it above a lot of other games like that where there's a bit of risk involved. So I think it's really solid. I actually gotta put it down because I did have fun. I'm actually gonna put it here. I think it is solid. I think I like the game, but yeah. Terraria, this shit is peak. Now, here's the thing. I played Terraria, obviously. I played it many times. Though it's one of those games where I always play with some friends, and then the group never gets together again, and then I play solo for a bit, and then I get bored of it. This was the first year I like played it for a while, and like got further than I usually do, and it's fucking excellent. I knew it was excellent, but like, fuck, I love it. There's not much else to say. Like, Terraria is Terraria. It's amazing. And then the final multiplayer game is Peak. It's a game like I thought I'd originally rank it lower, but I played it again recently, and I think what I realized is like it's mechanically simple, but there's enough it feels like it has way more depth where swag. I'm not good at explaining things, but I think it's a really well-made game. Do I put it above or below Repo? I think I'll put it above Repo. I think it's really good. All right, now we move on to the shortest list, or I think, yeah, tied with a couple other ones. The rhythm games. Here we got Vivid Stasis. I'm making a new category. Did not play enough to form an opinion. I did not play enough of this game. I lost interest pretty quickly, but it's really well made. But I don't know. I don't know why I stopped playing, but Somebody Amigo. This game is fun for a bit. Probably top of fun for a bit because I do want to go back to it. I haven't found a reason to. It's a rhythm game on the Switch where you shake the Joy-Cons like maracas, and it works, but like sometimes it doesn't feel like it's reading my shit. But overall, I had a fun time with it. Should probably bust this out like sometimes when like I have like friends over. Now the final rhythm game, Cadence of Hyrule. I tried this game once and I hated it. I thought it was annoying as shit. Then I tried it again and I really liked it. I didn't finish it, but I got like the penultimate boss. I think it's really good. I put it like right above here. And here we get to the one of the longer lists, the horror games. I'm gonna start with the least horror game, and that's Basilisk 2000. This is made by the person who did I'm not placing it here, but I'm just putting it there so I don't need to hold it. This was made by the person who did Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion and Lost in Vivo. Yo, Mike Arm, you wanna? There we go. And it's the weirdest fucking game I've played. You basically needed a companion game, which is like Basilisk something else, where you're basically in a game engine, and there's a pseudo story where you're trying to piece it together based on files in the game, and you're going through different scenes based on what the NPCs say. And it's like, it's really unique. I highly recommend it. The story is confusing, and I did need a guide, but I think just getting lost for this for a couple hours is like one of the most memorable experiences this year. I'm putting it right above Pikmin 2, I think. I think that's fair. Actually, I'm gonna put it down a bit. I'm gonna put it right above Steep. I think it's a really good game. I'm gonna go through the end and like really think about this shit. Deadwood. I didn't finish this game. I got like a little over halfway. It's incredibly good though. My only issue is like, it is really good, but the gameplay loop gets pretty repetitive. But I do think it's incredibly tense. The art direction's beautiful. The story is one of my favorites this year. I'm putting this right above Marvel Rivals. I think it's an incredibly well-made game and big recommendation for it. What's this game called again? It's something Bramble the Mountain King. It's so cool. It's kind of like Little Nightmares and Limbo and those types of games, but set in like Scandinavia with a lot of like Scandinavian folklore and myths, which I loved. It's dark as fuck, but I think it's really good. I'm putting it above Deadwood. I think it's incredibly well made. There are moths inside this room. It's a way shorter game. I think it's like an hour or two. It's I liked it. I'm putting it like below Keep Mining. I do recommend this game, but there's not too much to it. Art direction's pretty solid. Story's okay. I like the ending a lot, but yeah, it's your typical like found on itch. You play for a little bit and think, that's good. Resident Evil 2. I have only done Leon's side. I was gonna get back to this eventually and do the other side, but when I played, it's really fun. To me, it's a lot more like an action game. It felt a lot more like Hollywood than psychological horror, which I guess is what Resident Evil's always been. But for being that, I think it's incredibly good. It's beautiful. The fucking, I love the world design a lot, especially the first police office. I think this goes right above Basilisk. More thing about, I'm gonna put Basilisk down a little bit. I'm gonna put it right above Bramble. And then Silent Hill 3. Fucking hell, this game is amazing. I have nitpicks with it, but overall as a package, I think it's incredible. I find the story of, what's her name, Heather? I think that's right. Incredibly captivating. Of like the symbolism around everything that's happening to her, especially the fucking hospital scene with a weird stalker. So well done. As usual, there are some gripes. The gameplay's kind of stiff, but I honestly don't mind that. I got used to that after playing Silent Hill 1 and 2. And the final boss is ridiculously fucking hard. At least for me, who like had to use a lot of my bullets. But I think I put it in. And I honestly go top of really good. This is close. Ugh. I think I'm fine with this. I love this game so much. This is hard. I'll go through these one by one afterwards, but for now, this goes in really good. And then the game I'm most divided by, Silent Hill 4. I'm putting it here for now. This is not where it's going. Silent Hill 4 is my most divisive game. I think story-wise, it's excellent, but also fucking stupid. Because on one hand, this is the most interested I've been in the cult stuff of Silent Hill. Because the cult stuff has always been my least favorite part of Silent Hill. It's the part I care the least about. I care about a lot about this, you know, exploring the human psyche and like the way, like the symbolism of why the characters feel the way they do. And there is a bit of that. But I felt the cult stuff was really well done here. And Sullivan is an incredibly interesting character. I think the first half of the game is done incredibly well. And then we get to the second half, and I hate it. I despise it. I know it's because they probably didn't have a lot of time, but yeah. Because I guess, okay, I'm going to start doing summaries of all this game. Because it is the typical Silent Hill affair of running away, trying to preserve your ammo, and solving puzzles. But the big draw of this game really is the fact that like most of it takes place in the usual Silent Hill realm, which they're like third person and you're walking around. And then some of it's inside your apartment where you're like trapped. And there are a few moments where music stopped. You have to solve a puzzle in the like weird Silent Hill world by going back to your apartment and like looking around for clues. I think that's amazing, and like the early like seeds of what spawned stuff like PT. And I wish they did more of that because they did so good. And then by the halfway point, all you do for a while is revisit the areas you've already been in while escorting someone who moves slow as shit and its AI is awful, while Sullivan is hunting you down and actively shooting at you. It's miserable to play through. But I think the story is so interesting. Even though there's a fucking character who thinks his mom is an apartment. That is an actual part of the plot. A kid thinks his mom is an apartment. It's fucked up the reason he thinks that, but it's still so stupid, it's hard to ignore. I don't know how to feel about this game. I'm going to put it around the middle because it has incredible highs and also some lows. I'm going to put it... I have more respect for this game than Skate, but I still would rather go back and play Skate than Silent Hill 4. And then we got to Silent Hill F. I did stream this one, my entire first playthrough. And when I ended that, I thought, wow, this game was really good. And then I got the other endings, and that shot this game straight out the peak. Honestly, top of peak. I love this game. And I'm not going to say much about it because I want people to play it. At least once it goes on sale. It is tied to me with Silent Hill 2. I think it's so well written. The voice acting is incredible. I love pretty much everything about the game. I almost never get multiple endings, even in some of my favorite games. But getting the endings to me is pretty much essential for enjoying the game. I think it's so good. Again, not saying much about the game because I want people to experience it. It's phenomenal. And I'm gonna get to another short list. This is the 3D platformers. Where'd Deltarune go? Oh, there it is. Sackboy and the Big Adventure. This is fun for a bit. Probably a bit higher. I respect this game a lot. I think the cutscenes are really charming. The level design is really fun, but the controls feel pretty bad. It might be because I played this on the PS4 and not the PS5, but to me, it didn't feel that good to play. Which is like half of a 3D platformer, so I didn't love it. But I liked it more than Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. I thought this game was bad. Like, level design felt pretty uninspired. The controls were even worse. I didn't care much for it. I thought it was really bad. Though this is a 2D platform, I think, from what I remember. But I did not like it. And then we have Jak and Daxter. There were moments I definitely didn't like, but overall, I love this game. I think it's an incredibly good 3D platformer. I put it, where did I put it? It definitely goes in really good, because I think it's incredible. I think it goes right above peak. I highly recommend this game if you haven't played it, especially because there's a compilation on the for PC. That's really well made. I need to go use the bathroom real quick, so be right back. I am back. Alright, where were we? What's the last game we talked about? Was it Silent Hill F? Might have been. Alright, roguelikes are some of my favorite games, but I played very few this year. This is Neon something something? What's this game name? Neon Abyss. I'm gonna put this in fun for a little bit. I didn't love it. That might be because I played on Switch, but I don't know, it wasn't gripping me that much. It's a 2D roguelike where it's like a twin stick shooter kinda. It's pretty good, but I don't know, it doesn't do anything super unique. Unlike Peglin, which is very easy to say. It's like Peggle, but it's a roguelike. It doesn't have too much content, but like, I went back to this a lot. I don't put it like... Or below Repo, honestly. I think it's a really well-made game that's simple, but really good. And then we have Balatro. I mean... It's excellent. It's Balatro. I don't know where to put it. Because, like, how do you rank Balatro next to Silent Hill 3? Like, it doesn't even feel like the same medium. I don't know where to put this. I'm gonna put it... I'm gonna put it right above Marvel Rivals, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. And we get to the big one. Deltarune goes straight into peak. I started to put Deltarune into words. I mean, being chapter 3 and 4. Because I liked chapter 1 and 2. Especially 2. But 3 and 4 were so... Especially 4. Like, 3 felt like a nice reintroduction to everything again. It's really fun, but also has that darker element to it. Especially if you do multiple endings. But chapter 4 was unreal. I think I got Terry out of playing that shit. It goes in so many different fucking ways I did not expect. It is like a once in a lifetime event whenever a new chapter comes out, and man, I had so much fun seeing all my friends react to it and playing through. I think I played through... Did I play through all of it on stream? I know I at least did chapter 3 on stream. I think I did chapter 4 as well. Yeah, I think it's such a well-made game. And damn well worth the wait. And next year we're getting the next chapter, which is crazy. So, yeah. Alright, now we get to RPGs. Labyrinth of Refrain. Okay. I like the gameplay a lot. It's pretty simple. Well, it's complicated, but it's simple once you get it. It took me a while to get it, though. The art is beautiful. I like the locations a lot. The main gameplay is really fun. Here are the issues. The story. Cause what the fuck? Okay, so to put this into perspective, right? You are this witch lady who's kind of mean, which, alright. And then you're kind of like the caregiver of this child. Within the first 10 minutes, you kill a goat by throwing it down a well. And for the first hours of the game, she's openly abusive to this child. And it's like, why? And it's kind of played off as like jokes, and I'm like, why? And then someone tries to put advances on this main girl within the first like hour, and they're one of the main characters. What? And I think they sleep with a sheep at some point. The story's fucking stupid and dumb, and it almost get good at one point. But the thing that really killed this game for me is the sudden difficulty jumps. There are so many moments where, for no reason, it becomes ridiculously difficult. And then I spend like a couple hours grinding, and then I do it. But there's multiple moments in the game where you're surrounded by enemies that are way higher level. They one-shot your entire team. And they're everywhere. You're supposed to avoid them, but there's so many of them in so many fucking locations. It's aggravating. To the point where I was like, this isn't worth it for a story I don't really care about that maybe gets good. It has like one good character, and that's the guy who turns into a bird. I don't know. This was meh. It's competently made, and the art is beautiful, and the gameplay is fun. But yeah, the story being actively awful and the intense difficulty loops destroy it. I'm tired, if you can't tell. Ikenfell. This game is right below Silent Hill tier, I think. Maybe I'll bump this down a little bit, but I think this game is phenomenal. It's an RPG, not really RPG. It's like a strategy game, kind of like, I don't know, like the Mega Man Battle Network games. If you play those, where it's like grid based and you move your character around and they attack within squares. It's really good, and it's also extremely gay. Like, it's so gay. So it gets points for that. The story and characters are all fucking amazing. I love it. The gameplay is simple but incredibly fun. I have like no negative notes for this game, and even if it has a lot of like really nice accessibility stuff. Like, if it's just a boss you want to skip because you hate it, you can just do that. It's the easiest recommend here. Even stuff like Silent Hill 3, it has moments where I don't love it, but do I put it above? I think I put Ikenfell above. It's right below Peem. Hey, I like me a good gay game, and this game is peak gay game. Okay, Tales of Symphonia. This game is a huge part of my childhood. I didn't finish it. I didn't even get that far, but I still played it a lot as a kid. And then I played it as an adult. And I think it's just bad. I think... very true. I did not like Tales of Symphonia at all. There's not a character in the main cast I care about. And the gameplay is fine. I like it. But there's so much bullshit I just didn't like. For one, it's hard to like an RPG where you're going to spend a lot of time with these characters when you care about none of them. The gameplay to me was just alright. Half the time it just felt like I was pressing buttons. And the dungeons were the thing I hated. Because the dungeons work like this. That they have a bunch of enemies and some puzzles. And there's no way to heal inside. Although you can use items, but yeah. So what you may think is, oh, I'll just leave the dungeon, go to the nearest inn, heal, and come back. Once you do that, the enemies you killed come back. Fine enough. And you have to do every puzzle again. Okay. And so there were many times I had to redo the entire fucking dungeon. Just because I wanted to heal. It's so annoying. And it also has the difficulty spikes, which I didn't like. So I didn't get far in this. I got a couple hours in, but I don't think it's that great. Shipe, I'm putting it really low, but like, I have no want to replay this. I replay these games. I would not replay this. I didn't have fun. So because of that, I already bought a lot of the other Tales of games, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna like it. So I tried Vesperia, and it's so fucking good. I love all the characters. The gameplay is way better to me, even while being similar. And when there is difficulty jumps, I care enough about the story to get through with it. I haven't finished this game, but I love it. The story isn't super deep, but it has characters that are super likable, and that's all it really needs. I'm gonna put it right below Basilisk. I think it's incredibly good. One of my favorite RPGs I played this year. Then we get Coromon. This is like a Pokemon copy, but if the art style got better over time, instead of just kind of being eh. I do sort of like the new Pokemon aesthetics, but I never cared enough to really play them. They just seem a little tedious at times with stories that won't really appeal to me. So I tried Coromon. And I won't say art beautiful. The story is simple, but I like it enough. And the main battle mechanics are, well, Pokemon. They're simple, but pretty solid. And there's a bit of strategy involved. But my God, the pacing. The pacing is fucking awful. I don't know how to describe this without just having played it yourself. But there will be moments where instead of playing the normal Pokemon game of like going around catching stuff, doing dungeons, doing gyms, whatever, it will just be a walk around stealth game for a bit. You just have to avoid being seen by things or avoid bumping into things. And there's a little bit of normal gameplay, and then there's more of that. And there's a little bit more normal gameplay, and then there's more of that. Like a third of this game is a stealth game, and it doesn't have stealth mechanics. It's just don't walk into the reticle. And the third time it happened, I gave up. I hated them. So I'm gonna put this in right below Library of Refrain. It's not an awful game, but I could not bring myself to care about it. All right. I've never known how to pronounce this. Disgaea? I think it's called Disgaea. This is your. It's kind of like Fire Emblem's not the right thing. But it's one of those like grid based. Your Final Fantasy Tactics, your Fire Emblems, your Into the Breaches. I played a little bit of the demo of 5 when I was younger, and I liked that a lot. So I tried the first game, and I like it. I didn't finish it because there is a lot of grinding involved. A lot of grinding. Like, I can handle some grinding, but fucking hell, there's a lot of grinding in this game. I might just be bad, but I'm gonna put it in 8. I'm gonna put it around here. I think that's good. It's a game it is a recommend. Most of everything in 8 and above is a recommend. I honestly say most of the stuff in Fun for a little bit is also a recommend. I don't think any of these are like immaculate games, but I think I didn't regret playing them. I had a good enough time, but not a good enough time to finish it all the way. That cannot be said about this game, which I definitely remember. That Disco Elysium. There you go. Disco Elysium is fucking amazing. It's one of those games where it's hard to put into words. What I will say is, it makes you even question the genre of the game you're playing. Like, it is a detective game, technically, and it also has some like a luck element and like RPG mechanics, which is why I put it in the RPG tier. Sort of like a Baldur's Gate. It's not the best comparison, but you get skills and stuff like logic and persuasion and empathy, and you use those to unlock different areas of the game. Again, I don't want to say too much to spoil it, but I want to say it's not really a detective game. That is part of it, definitely, but a lot of it is to do with the world around you, trying to figure out why it is the way it is, why the people act the way they do, who you can trust, who you can't trust. The writing is insanely good. I don't know. The ending is divisive, but I think it's excellent. Not gonna spoil it, but I love it. Toem. This is a very cozy, chill game about taking pictures of stuff. I had a lot of fun. It doesn't overstay its welcome. And yeah, like the art is beautiful. It's really funny at times, and it's cozy. It's a very simple game, but that's all it needs to be. I put it right above Basilisk, I think. All right, final few. We are now in. I think we have been in this category for a bit. This is just all the stuff we couldn't group. I was originally going to group stuff like first-person action games, but yeah, these are just random games. Oh, what's the name? Nightmare's Trip. This is I think the only visual novel, unless you count Vivid Stasis. I don't know how to describe it. It's you're taking a vacation to Place Japan, but most of the inhabitants are either weird furries or weird furries. I quite liked it. Like it doesn't tell like the gripping story that will make you cry, but it's charming. I like it a lot. I'm gonna put it in right above Schedule 1. I think that's fair for Nightmare Strip. Alright, we only got a few left. Trine and Trine 2. These are both going right in meh. That might be because I play them single player. But these are action puzzle games. Though the issue is they're bad at the action part and they're bad at the puzzle part. So it's just a game. The puzzles are either so fucking easy that a toddler could do them, or it feels like I'm breaking the game because it didn't feel like it was the dev's intention the way I did it. And the action feels incredibly clunky. And it's no real penalty for dying, you just respawn immediately. So you can just kind of like barrel through the game. I don't know, it felt very mindless. I have the third and fourth game still because I bought it in a bundle, but I don't know if they're any better. I think I wouldn't try playing them multiplayer instead of single player, but we'll see. my throat is starting to give out. Atomic Heart. This is a very interesting game. It's very BioShock. But I actually prefer it over BioShock. I think this is a really good game. And it has one of my favorite final bosses in any game. The story is okay. I don't love the story. I don't hate it. It's just kind of there. The gunplay is really fun. I think it has a lot more variety than something like BioShock. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just straightforward, a really good game. I have my gripes with it. I don't like the outdoor segments at all. I think it's annoying that they always come back. I guess it's so you can grind, but there's enough of them for that already. I don't know. I'm gonna put it. I think I'm gonna put it exactly where I have it. Actually, I think this is fine. We love Katamari. I played the other remake as well, and Katamari series is always one I've liked. It can get a bit repetitive, but I don't know. It's just a game I like being in the world of. It's very colorful. The music is some of the best I've ever heard. I don't know. I put it like right about Tom. I think that's fair. Halo 2. I should also say this is Halo 2 remastered. So I played Halo 1 remastered. I mainly played it with the original graphics. I think Halo 2 as a remaster is a lot better. I think it didn't destroy the art style the first game did. Kind of like the first remake did. I think it's really good. I liked it. I think the cutscenes and the story was a lot more interesting than the first games. I'll say on that, I don't love it, but I think it's solid. I'd put it right under Balatro. Rock of Ages 2. This is a weird fucking game. I didn't play it fully single player, but it is also a multiplayer game, which I think would honestly make it more fun. It's half tower defense, half Sonic Ball, if you remember that game. Where you're trying to like maneuver this rock into the enemy's castle and not get it destroyed. I think it's incredibly good. I'd honestly put it like I put it above Air Riders. I don't think I put it over F-Zero X, but I think Rocket Ages 2 is incredibly good. The Room, meh. This is a fun puzzle game. It plays kind of like an escape room or a puzzle box. The issue with some of it is just like tapping everywhere to find the one hidden compartment in the one corner of the box. I don't know. It's fine, but it's barely even a puzzle game to me. It's just clicking everywhere. It does have some unique puzzles, though. Paradise Killer. This is a game, it won't be for everyone, but I think everyone should try. Paradise Killer is a detective game. I'd say it's more of a detective game than something like Disco Elysium. You're on this island, and there are a few residents, and they're gods, but not, and it can be a bit confusing, but I think for what's there, it's really good. You're basically finding clues, asking the residents about it, finding things they lied about, finding truths within shit. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but I think it's interesting that you don't have to find the truth necessarily. You just have to find what will convince the judge. There is a way to get everyone to confess about the actual truth, but the interesting part of the trial is everyone who's guilty of anything, doesn't matter how severe, if they're guilty of something, they get killed. So you can either choose to side with the truth or side with who you want to be alive, which I find super interesting. I think this game is incredible. I'd put it... Honestly, I put it right over Arc Raiders. It's such a good game. Yeah, I cannot recommend this enough. It is very slow paced. If you want action, it's not that. But I like it a lot. Tesla Grad. This game I used to play a bit as a kid or like an early teen. I never got super far in it, and I think it is good. I don't love it, but I think it is good. I might also put it right above. Yeah, I think this is fine for it. Oh, we're running out of music again. All right, Siberia, the New Order, the New World, Siberia something. Siberia 4, I'll say. Siberia's always been a fun franchise for me. It's one my mom introduced me to when I was very young, and we've played through the first 3 games already. It's a point-and-click type adventure game about a lot of things. It's very like steampunkish. I think it's a really well-made game. Though I don't know what else to say about it. Look, the puzzles are decent, but not amazing. The story's pretty solid. It's overall a solid game. I like it. I might put it right below Dream Team, I think. Yeah, these are close to me. Dead Island 2. I'm going to put this in did not play enough to form an opinion. I'm currently playing through it. My current rotation is Dead Island 2 and Tales of Vesperia. But I've gotten way further in Vesperia than I have Dead Island 2. What I'll say is I tried Dead Island 1, did not like it at all. I'm liking this way better. What's this game called again? Retro City Rampage. Not the game I used to play a bit, but I don't know. I find the controls kind of sluggish, and the story is fun enough, but I'm just putting it in. I'd rather play like Crystal Shards or Game of Digging. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's a well made game. It's just, I don't know, it didn't do much for me. And then we have Silk Song. Of course, this is going in Peam, easy. Where in Peam? I have no fucking clue. Might be top, might be second. For now, I think it goes in second place. I don't think I need to explain much about Silk Song. It's Silk Song. I have small nitpicks, but overall, it's a phenomenal game. Like, fuck. Alright. I'm now gonna go through the list. Let's start with the bottom. So, what was the worst game I played this year? This one's okay. Honestly, I'm gonna put this here because I don't remember what it is. Major Arena I didn't play much, but I played enough where I got it. I think Major Arena is the worst game I played this year. I played it once and I didn't care about playing it after that. Impossible Lair I think is second. I just didn't like it. I didn't care for it. Tales of Symphonia. This feels a little low for Tales of Symphonia. I'm gonna put it above Knights Beta Paper and probably Pikmin Bloom. Because at least the main gameplay is fun enough. Directly, I'm gonna put this here. I didn't play that much. I was hesitant, but I think I'm actually gonna put Trine 2 over Tales of Symphonia. They're fine games if you just want. Like, they're basically like a bag of like half okay chips, where they're not super filling, but like they get the job done. The Room is at least pretty competent, but I found it annoying. I'm gonna put this below The Room. Coromon, at least I love the visual style of, but yeah, I didn't care much about the game. Labyrinth of the Frame is a game I want to love because I love that, like, the main gameplay is so good. I'm actually gonna put this above. I'm gonna put it above here as well. It's a game I fucking want to love, but I don't know. Do I put it above Astral Chain? I think I prefer Astral Chain. I think the world design is beautiful, the music's amazing, story is like okay. I think this is fair. I'm actually gonna put New Soup 2 over Sackboy. Yeah, and Summon Amiga's here because it is fun. It is the perfect fun for a little bit. Cosmic Collapse. I'm actually gonna put this down. I think these are fair. I think I do prefer Superstars. Also see. Yeah, the ending puts this game way higher. Chameleon Run is fun, like pretty fun, and Sonic 4. Here's the thing: I respect Sonic 4 more than Skate, but I realistically don't think I want to. Like, I'd rather play Skate right now. I'm gonna put Zero Mission over Schedule 1. I'll also stay with this guy. Same with Skate. No, I think that's where I put it. Zero Mission. These are actually hard for me. I like both this game a lot. I think that's fair. I have my strips to run here. Tesla Grad. I don't know. I think these are fair. And yeah, Marker World is also one I'm unsure about. I might want to bump that up. Yeah, I am going to bump that up to here. Because I think my disdain of how they handled the online has shifted my view a lot. But like, the core game is incredibly good. I'll actually put it over Peak. I would rather play Jackster Marvel Rivals. I'm actually gonna put that over Halo 2. Darkseid, fucking. I'm gonna put Darkseid over Bramble. I don't think I'm gonna put it over Tales of Vesperia though, and that's even with not completing it yet. But it's so good. Basilisk is so interesting because it's barely a game, but it's so good. I don't know where to rate Basilisk. This is like ranking Hollow Knight and Windows Movie Maker. I don't know. I like it a lot as an experience. But it's... I'm going to keep it where it is. Though I might move Toem down a bit. Because it is very charming, but it does get super repetitive. I'm going to put that... right above Halo 2, I think. Katamari... I think that's fair. I like this game a lot. Or... Air Riders, I've been like debating putting up more up, but... I don't know. Again, it doesn't have enough depth where I really like want to like sink my teeth into it. And Atomic Heart has moments where I feel like it dragged on a bit. I'm actually gonna put We Love Katamari slightly above it. Rock of Ages, I think I'm gonna keep that there. F-Zero X. Right now I have to be like, which one of these games would I rather boot up right now? And that's Steep. Resident Evil 2 is incredibly good. Wind Waker is incredibly good. These two are hard. I'm gonna put Pikmin 2 here. Kurt's here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that there. Pikmin 1. The Arc Raiders and Pikmin 1 could not be more different. Man. Honestly, like super honestly, I'm putting Pikmin 1 over Arc Raiders. Yeah, I think that's fair. Paradise Killer. I'm picking Pikmin 1 over Paradise Killer. Not over Deadlock though. Here we get to the hard part. I can fill Silent Hill 3 and Pikmin 3. I think Silent Hill 3 has the most I didn't like about it. There's moments I actually found super frustrating, which I can't really say about I Can Fill or Silent Hill 3. But he also has an amazing story. Like, story-wise, it's easily the best out of these. The symbolism is amazing. I think I'm gonna keep it the way it is. Then Terraria. Okay. Now we're choosing the top 6 I played this year. Okay. I'm gonna go one by one. Terraria and F-Zero GX. It feels weird putting F-Zero GX this high when I've barely played it. But I've loved what I played so much. I'm gonna keep it there. Oh my, okay. Deltarune and F-Zero GX, Deltarune wins. But Disco Elysium and Deltarune. Okay, let me think. Oh, it's hard, man. That's hard. Because they both tell amazing stories in such different ways. Deltarune has emotional beats while being incredibly silly and funny, which it kind of uses as a way to like the juxtaposition within that and the silly shit and more serious moments. Disco Elysium is a lot more grounded. it can still be incredibly funny, but it also has so many amazing moments of just straight up poetry. I think as an experience, I think Disco Elysium is higher for me. I don't think it's higher than Silk Song, and now we get to the hardest decision. Which girl boss will win? Hornet or Hinako? Oh, man. This is hard. This is impossible. I love both of these games so much. Okay, here's my strategy for this. I'm going to talk about the things I love about each games and the things I disliked about each games and see where I feel after that. Silksong has some of the best difficulty I've ever played, with some spikes, but they felt rewarding to go against. The world and the music are some of the best I've ever played in a 2D game, probably the best. The characters are incredibly lovable, to me even more than the first Hollow Knight. The story is incredibly engaging, while being pretty simple. I like that the game doesn't hold back with its darker moments. Okay, what did I not like? The game can be grindy at times when you're running out of shells and or money. There are some moments like that feel unfair, like the amount of bullshit that's on the screen and distracting in the refight of Flavio or whatever the fuck his name is, and the final boss of Act 3 also having that moment where everything is the same color, which makes it hard to see shit. That's kind of it for nitpicks. It can be grindy, and there was a fair bit of shit where I needed a guide for it, but I don't think that's the worst. Silent Hill F. One of my favorite stories in any media ever. Amazing acting by both the Japanese and the English performers. I played the game in the Japanese, but I've seen a playthrough in the English. It's still really good. The puzzles are 50% some of the best puzzles in any game I've ever played, and 50 pretty bullshit. The characters are fucking amazing. Music's great. Visually, it's beautiful. Nitpicks. Getting all the endings can be grindy. Is that it? A lot of people didn't like the combat. I thought the combat was really good. Some stuff can be a little obtuse, like the fucking one of the things you need to do to get the good ending. I feel like I forgot her name, but the person who really likes Shu could be written a bit better. That's it. I have come to a decision. My game of the year is Silent Hill F. I think it's an incredibly well-made game. Silksong would have won, but I think for me, Silent Hill F wins it. Alright, then that's my list. I always love doing these every year. They don't seem to attract a lot of people, but that's fine. I just have fun making these. I wonder what my spiciest pick is. Maybe Tales of Symphonia, because I know a lot of people love that game. I didn't. It's probably my spiciest pick of the whole thing. Yeah, I don't think there's any other really controversial shit here. God damn, these are... Like, I played a lot of what are now my favorite games of all time. Like, I would put all these four in my top 30 at least. Probably top 20. Because a lot of people, I heard a lot, like this year I heard most about like gaming Discord with the whole like money situation and the prices of things, the politics of it all. But if you just look at the art, this has been one of the best years for games I've ever experienced. Yeah, I played a lot of games I love this year. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break now.